Well, I guess I get to lead us to the finish line here with some closing comments. I'd just like to thank all of you who participated and who dialed in for this meeting. I will remind you all up front that there's a survey at the end. Please fill this out, give us feedback. And in closing, I want to remind you of 5 things that you've already seen. Number 1, this platform is real. It's not a cardboard house. Number 2, there's data in it already. It's fully functional. Number 3, there is a team of talented people who make sure that the platform is operational and continue to support its ongoing use, and another team who are there to continue to expand the functionality and continue to develop it. Number 4, people are already using it effectively. You saw that in the last session, and it's not just about the data, it's about people coming together and collaborating in a very real way. And finally, it can still get better. I think what's ahead for the ecosystem is that we're going to continue to expand access and develop user customized dashboards, make this platform even easier to use for the various constituents who want to get access and to use the platform. There's very much a continued effort to assemble the relevant data and make it usable. You saw this from the talented staff that we have at both NORD and c-path. So there's a dedicated team who are already in place. They focus on outreach. They focus on data standards. They focus on curating the data so that it's maximally useful and of value to both regulatory authorities, academic scientists, and drug developers. And I think what we expect, though, is that we're not going to be satisfied here. The expectation that we've created here is that this will ultimately contribute to cures in the rare disease space. And we're committed to continued regulatory engagement to use the platform for that purpose. I think you saw all throughout the program, FDA is a strong partner in this. They're facilitating this, and we expect that to continue. And I think you can expect to see more data from the rare disease community. Certainly with 7,000 rare diseases, we hope this is really a call to come and populate the ice cream trucks. There's a broader pool of patients representing a global patient pool to ensure better generalizability of any conclusion that we draw from the data. There'll be additional engagement from the ecosystem stakeholders that will expand beyond those that are already involved to even more diverse groups such as the payer community. There'll be more tools, and we work on a specific plan to ensure the sustainability. I don't think anybody had the intention of building this and then walking away. What you have also seen is that, again, with the team that we have in place, there's strong commitments to take forward from this launch on day 1 and to move this into further stages of development so that we expand the platform access. So there's already a splash page up there. I gave this URL to you at the very beginning of the meeting. Please go up, have a look, get access, start using the platform, contribute data, please. We will provide additional tools that will span across multiple disease areas. You've heard this from a number of our speakers today that there's some commonality in several of these rare diseases. So an easy opportunity to leverage what's known in some places and use it for other rare diseases where there may be some commonality. The continued expansion of European partners. So you've heard this from other speakers, but we've already presented this to EMA as well. There's strong support for this really around the globe. I think continuing to develop the pipelines and expand the level of curation that we've already put in place, the design of ontologies that are based on the curation process, that's a key part of the next stage of development. And we will continue to expand the functionality by bringing on additional technology partners. So there's already many MOUs in place with strong developers such as Quinton Health, such as Clinarian, such as MIT and the Broad Institute. This is going to continue to expand what we do and to bring a more sophisticated tool set to bear that really serves this community even more than we already do on day 1. I'd certainly like to recognize those among the ecosystems who have already reached out and agreed to work seamlessly with us. I'm listing just a few of them here. So what I wanted to get the visual here is not just a single ice cream truck, but a row of them. So we're all really partners in this together. We all have the mission to bring cures to patients as quickly as possible. There'll be seamless integration. The dialogue you heard about data sharing really goes not just for our platform, but for all platforms. We will find a way to work together. We already have, I would say, a great start, but this community is not satisfied, and we will definitely continue to push the envelope in terms of the expanded functionality. Again, with that, I thank you, and I'm going to turn it over to my colleague Peter at Nord to add some additional closing comments.